This is episode number 3 of our backyard chicken keeping series. Today we're going to discuss picking chickens, getting the right ones for you. Maybe you want some colored eggs, or maybe you need some winter hardy girls like me right now. We're also going to talk about where to get your chickens, so let's go chicken shopping. Welcome to today's show. I'm Jen Bolden with JenB TV, where we provide fresh thinking on green living. It's now time to tune in and be turned on to a whole new way to think about picking chickens. So here's what we're going to talk about today. Number 1, our favorite breeds. You really shouldn't go counting those eggs before you pick out the right chickens for you. Number 2, sex them up. That means make sure that you're going to end up with more hens than roosters. And number 3, where to get your chicks. Whether babies or full-grown hens, you're gonna wanna make sure to get them from the right source and in the right quantity. So, of the most popular breeds, here are a few of our favorites grouped by attributes. The first group is great layers. The number 1 reason that people get backyard chickens is to get eggs. This is a barred rock. They lay about 150 eggs per year, and they're docile, so they make good pets, and they like to free range and can just kind of peck around without ruining too much of your garden. Also in this category of exceptional layers, we have the Rhode Island Reds, Australorps, Sex Lynx, and Leghorns. Leghorns are as common as the day is long, and those are the ones that you'll actually see in the small crates, so set them free. So the next group of chickens is quiet and friendly. And this is really important if you've got a grumpy neighbor or if you're part of that underground chicken keeping society. This right here is a cochin. I love these. They're super docile and sweet and friendly. And all cochins have those adorable fuzzy feet. Now, cochins only lay about 2 to 3 eggs a week, so keep that in mind if you're out for eggs. Another bird in this category is called an Orpington. They're very popular. This is actually a rare breed of an Orpington called Lavender, and they're very sweet and docile and usually quiet. Also, there's a buff Orpington, which is more popular. They're kind of the color of a mimosa. In fact, I used to have a buff Orpington, and I named her Mimosa. Pretty clever, huh? Another bird in this category is the almighty, or actually not so mighty, Silkie. Here we have one that's about 14 weeks old, and they're a favorite with children. As you can see why, little puffballs. I will tell you that my Silkies were not the brightest. Maybe they just couldn't see with all those feathers in their eyes. I don't know. Our third group is for fun-colored eggs. Now, this girl is called an Easter egger, and very appropriately named because they have the most fun colored eggs, blue or green. Pretty cool. Also, these Easter eggers do great all year round. They're very hardy, whether it be cold or warm weather. However, they can be noisy. We also have Welsumers in this category, and they are an easy, friendly breed, and they have large, dark brown eggs. They love to free range and forage, but they can go okay in captivity. Now, a Welsumer is actually what we have, Stinky. She's the one that's on my head in the website. She's very interactive, just follows you around and just so cute, and the way she looks at you when she wants to
Wait a minute, Jen Bolden. How about Cuckoo?
Cuckoo, the Cuckoo Moran. We love Cuckoo, especially Maximo.
She was my girl.
So the only thing about the Cuckoo Morans is that they aren't as hardy. We did lose Cuckoo, and it was sad, but she is forever memorialized in the JenB TV logo. Now, if you want to get really precise on picking your chickens, mypetchicken.com has this great tool where basically there's these drop downs of what's important to you, be it the eggs, the hardiness, the disposition, and then it generates a list of your best chickens. And the kind folks at Dare to Dream Farms, where we are today, have put together a really cool webpage that lets you just get a good snapshot of all the chickens and what they're known for. The second thing to remember when picking your chickens is getting the right sex. No, I do not mean that kind. I mean getting a rooster or a hen. You can actually pay just a little bit more when they're babies, and they'll be sexed for you, so you'll pay more for the hens, which is definitely a wise investment. Having a rooster around when you don't have that 100-acre farm is best to be avoided. And the run and the coop, and I don't like how that sounded. About ready to get your chicks. The last thing to think about is how much space of your backyard you can devote to the coop and the run and some free ranging. You'll also have to decide how many you're gonna get. If you're getting baby chicks, keep in mind that about 20 to 30% of them don't make it. However, we're gonna have a segment coming up about how to take care of your baby chicks, but still plan for a few losses. So listen up, there are tons of online resources for you to find your baby chicks. However, I love local farms. So this one, Dare to Dream, even delivers everywhere from San Diego to San Francisco. Also, we've posted links on our website to some of the best online stores that ship one-day-old chicks. Now, the reason they can do that is because they have enough nutrients coming from the yolk of the egg. They do sell out quickly, so if you're gonna use one of these online sites, place your orders in advance. You can also sometimes get baby chicks from your local feed store. You can call them and say, when is it chick time? Usually in the spring. Lastly, and most importantly, always check with your SPCA. Sometimes they actually do acquire poultry that needs a home. Adopting's the best. Adding chickens to your backyard is a semi-big decision, but we're here to make sure that you get the right chickens for you. Remember, you're gonna get healthier eggs, you're gonna be happier having the right breeds, and these chickens are gonna be happier than the ones at those horrible factory farms. Boo on factory farms. And remember, consumer choice is driving change. And also stop by JenBTV.com and tell us your favorite breed of chicken and why. Thanks for caring, thanks for sharing, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
These dark brown ones. Okay, that's enough.
Wait a minute, Jim Bolden.
Can't keep them away. Now, if you want to get really precise on how to... Ready?